Hello, and welcome to Variable Overview. And today we're going to look at the right, but we're going to look at four right variables. That is, we're going to look at the four upper right variables in the upper right-hand corner of the variable grid. Now, it's something very interesting about the evolutionary pattern. That is, the evolutionary pattern, the direct evolutionary movement, is moving from the all left in the upper left-hand corner to the all right in the lower right-hand corner. But in fact, when you get to the center of that grid, there's actually two ways in which the evolutionary pattern is moving. One is truly to the all right. This is where the whole influence is in terms of the way in which we're moving towards the future. But also, we are moving towards a future that will embrace the potential of what it is to be human. That movement to the all right is really about the advent of the rave, something that will come post 2027. And though the rave is something that is going to emerge and will truly be different from us, there is still a future for humanity, a future that will need to be able to incorporate both the rightness of its mind and the leftness of its brain. And if you look at the upper right-hand corner of the variable grid and you look at those four variables, you will see that they all have one thing in common. They all have a right mind. This is the mind for the future. And they all have a left brain, a brain that is connected to what is the long and complex evolution of humankind. A strategic brain, an active brain, a brain in a sense that's part of the past with a mind that is deeply connected to the future. Now, there is something to grasp about this combination of left brain and right mind. And it's something to grasp about the nature of right mind itself. That for those beings that are left brained and right mind, it is not about what you do that is really the point about your life. And it is something very, very important to grasp. You have an active brain, but an active brain that is simply a part of the way in which your vehicle is going to operate. It is a brain that needs to be busy. And as a brain that needs to be busy and active, it means that your diet is something that is going to be exceptionally important. Dietary regimen, what we call PHS, or from primary health system, the dietary regimen is very, very important for those who have a left brain and a right mind. And when I say that, by the way, dietary regimen is important for everyone. It is, in essence, a fast track to transformation in this life because it aligns your brain system to a function that is correct for you and helps you embrace your differentiation and your uniqueness. To have a right mind means that you're not here to focus. In fact, you're simply here to be occupied on the physical plane. Your active brain will be part of your involvement physically in this life. Busy fingers, busy hands, busy feet, whatever the busy may be, and allow your right mind to absorb and take in what is absolutely correct for it, and then wait and wait. Wait for those encounters that are correct for you. Wait for those beings that are going to tap into your resources. Again, it goes back to strategy and authority. The more right you are, the more dependent you are on strategy and authority to align you to a successful way to survive on this plane. The more right you are, the less equipped you are to be able to navigate in a strategic world. Trust your strategy and authority and focus on just your activity and allow your brain, your mind to take in this enormous pool of information.